Like I said, I'm just like you. I have a totally, perfectly normal life. Except I have one huge-ass secret.
Hi everyone, Vegas Film Critic here, Jeffrey K. Howard, here to review Love, Simon, starring Nick Robinson, Jennifer Garner, and Josh Duhamel, and a bunch of other teenagers. We have Simon, who's in his senior year of high school, and he's got some growing pains. And not only that, a big secret. He's gay. And he hasn't told anyone. He's discovered he was gay since he was 12, 13 years old, and he's kept this secret in, and he's trying to keep this secret all the way through high school, and then once he's out of high school and in college, he'll finally be himself for the first time. But he's having all this struggle to tell his friends that he's known for 10, 15 years about his secret. And so he meets somebody in a chat room that also goes to his school, codenamed Blue, who's also gay and going through the same thing that Simon is. So the entire film, they're emailing back and forth, going through this struggle together, what to do, who to tell, you know, and just getting really close, but they remain anonymous. They don't know who each other is. Now, and during all this, you know, Simon's doing some drama. I did drama too. And he's got this guy, what's his name, man? This kid, hold on. Logan Miller. He plays Martin. And this guy is the ultimate geek. I mean, ultimate geek. He's a theater geek. He loves magic. He's the biggest nerd you've ever seen, but he's very social and inept. And he likes one of Simon's best friends. So he's like, look, you know, he accidentally left his email open in the library, in the computer lab, and Martin discovered it. So he blackmails him the entire film, saying, you're going to get me a date with her, you're going to help me like her, and all that. So then all of a sudden Simon turns on all his friends, you know, to keep this secret. So, you know, it gets intense. It really does. Because you're just like, how much more can Simon take? You know, so that really just drove me crazy. You just want to beat the hell out of this kid, you know. So overall, you know, here we have a movie that's groundbreaking. You know, here we have a teenager who's gay, he's dealing with this social issue. This is the first time the protagonist in a film has been in the lead. You know, they've always been comic relief, or they've always been, you know, something like that. But here we have Nick Robinson, who does a great performance. All the performances in this movie are great, where he's dealing with the struggle. Now, here's my complaint about the movie. This movie comes in at 2 hours, okay? And not until the third act, until the last part of the movie, and I'm not spoiling anything, of course he's going to end up being outed, right? When Simon's finally outed, that is when the emotion kicks in, that is where the humor kicks in, that is where all the conflict, that's where all this stuff is going on. The first hour and a half is so slow, and it just doesn't have any energy to it. It's not edgy. It's just, they play this movie so safe, which really upset me, because I wanted to see a little more cutting edge with such subject matter like this, you know, but they don't. They play it so straight and narrow and so straight edge, but that I'm just like, okay, you know, I wanted Nick to take chances. I wanted a little bit more conflict. I wanted a bit more edge to this movie, because it just screams it. But no, it turns into almost like a Nickelodeon movie. I mean, believe it or not, it plays it that safe. So it can be sweet at times. It's not that funny. It really isn't. You know, there's a few laughs here and there. I think I laughed once. Very John Hughes-esque, you know, so they're just trying to play it safe too much. There are two people that I have to mention that are extremely funny. I have my notes over here. Tony Hale, who plays Mr. Worth, who is the vice principal, very funny. You know, he's the great comic relief. And also, as the glasses go on, Natasha Rothwell, who plays Miss Albright. She's the drama teacher, and so she was an extra in Lion King, and she's got to put up with all these high school seniors and juniors to put on cabaret, which is a really difficult thing to do for high school students. What a difficult show that must have been, or is. So, I just thought that was really fun. Those two really made me laugh. The adults in that, and also the parents. You know, Josh Duhamel and Jennifer Garner, who plays the parents. Some really tender moments, some real funny moments. The whole family dynamic, you know. And it's just, like I said, it's not edgy enough. You know, when he comes out, everybody accepts him, and it's like there's no conflict. There's no. It's just because he betrayed some of his friends, you know, to remain in the closet. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So I have problems with the film, with the story and the structure of it and how safe it was, but the performances was great. So, but I think this is still overall a groundbreaking film. It's a lot of kids in high school and a lot of younger kids are going to identify with this, with their own struggle to be coming out. So I think it's an important film. I really do. I just wish it was just a little more in your face. All right, for more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website at vegasfilmcritic.com. Also, you can check me out on my social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also, head on over to YouTube, or if you're watching on YouTube, you could be watching on my TV show. I have a TV show, you know that? If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe, thumbs up, comment below. What did you think of Love, Simon? Come on, communicate with me. I love when some people send me some 10,000 words and some people go, you're wrong. Just throw it in there. I'm willing to hear it. I can accept all criticism. I'm dealing with this for a long time now. Also, if you want to carry my podcast, head on over there to iTunes. It's pretty cool. All right. I'm Jeffrey K. Howard in Las Vegas. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.